What bothers me at the moment is the spectacle we're all making of ourselves for the benefit of the young man and woman from Destiny.
Whose fault is it?
Well, that's beside the point.
Never in my life have I felt so self-conscious. It's all simply dreadful.
It's worse than that. It's stupid and childish and completely undignified.
So are other things.
Now, I don't care what they publish about me, but...
My idea is they'll publish nothing about any of us.
How do you propose to stop them?
I don't quite know yet.
Well, I think at present, the least we can do is inform Connor and the camera lady that we're quite well aware of their purpose here. I insist on that.
Right, I'll tell them myself.
Well, I think it would sound better coming from me, don't you, as at least the titular head of the family?
Of course. Inasmuch as you let us in for it in the first place.
Do get that note out of your voice, Tracy. It's most unattractive.
Oh, and how does Miss Mara talk? Or does she purr?
Tracy!
It's all right, Margaret.
Sweet and low, I suppose. Dulcet, very ladylike. You've got a fine right, you have. After the way you treated Mother, after the way you treated us all, you've got a magnificent right to come back here in your best country manner and strike attitudes, make stands, give orders, criticize my fiancé, and mess things up generally, just as if you'd done...
Stop it instantly, Tracy.
I can't help it, it's sickening, as if you'd done nothing at all.
It is no concern of yours. If it concerns anyone, it concerns... Well, actually, I don't know whom it concerns, except your father.
It's very wise of you, Margaret. What most wives fail to realize is that their husbands' philandering, especially the middle-aged kind, has nothing whatever to do with them.
Oh, then what has it to do with?
A reluctance to grow old, I think. I think one of the best mainstays a man can have as he gets along in years is a daughter, the right kind of daughter.
That's interesting, to say the least.
One who loves him blindly, as no good wife ever should, of course. One for whom he can do no wrong.
How sweet.
Now, I'm talking seriously about something I've thought about thoroughly. I've had to. Now, I think a devoted young daughter gives a man the illusion that youth is still his.
Very important, I suppose.
Yes, and without her, well, he's inclined to go in search of it again because it's just as precious to him as it is to any woman. But with a girl of his own, full of warmth for him, full of foolish, unquestioning, uncritical affection...
None of which I've got.
None. Now, you have a good mind, a pretty face, a disciplined body that does what you tell it to. You have more wealth than any of us thanks to one grandfather's name and another's red hair, and a shameless play for both of them since about the age of 3.
I loved them.
In fact, you have everything it takes to make a lovely woman, except the one essential, an understanding heart. And without that, well, you might as well be made of bronze.
It's an awful thing to say to anyone.
Indeed it is.
So I'm to blame for Tina Mara, am I?
Well, if any blame attaches, to some extent, I suppose you are.
You coward.
No, but better to be that than a prig and a perennial spinster, however many marriages.
Seth, that's too much.
I don't think it's enough. I don't think anything is.
What did you say I was?
Do you want me to repeat it?
Seth, now I understand a great deal that I didn't.
Forgive me, Margaret. It's all over now. It has been for some time. You won't have to forgive me again. I understand a lot more now than I did as well.
A prig and a... You mean you think I'm some kind of virgin goddess or something?
Well, if your ego wants to call it that, yes. Also, you've been talking like a jealous woman.
What's the matter with everyone all at once anyhow?